Hello everybody and welcome back to another video from TNC Toy Tractors. Today I have for you the Speccast Oliver G-1355 Mark Twain Great River Toy Show Edition. A little bit about the Oliver / Minneapolis Moline G-1355. It was built from 1972 to 1974. Had an original price of $11,600. Was built in Charles City, Iowa. Comes with a 9.6 liter, 585 cubic inch, 6-cylinder diesel, or an 8.3 liter, 504 cubic inch, 6-cylinder gas or liquid propane, my bad. Engine rated at 163 horsepower. Has a 40-gallon fuel tank. Was drawbar tested at 125 horsepower. PTO tested horsepower of 142. Has a 111-inch wheelbase. Weighs 17,100 pounds. There were 1,542 G-1355s built. Of those, 426 were a white 2270. The green versions were not separated from the Mini Mo version. They were built on the same production line, with only 20 known Oliver G-1355s known to exist. So from my research and asking around on Facebook groups and everything else, the person said, to the best that his research has come up with, that there were only 20 of these known to exist right now. And it doesn't mean that there isn't more, but best he can find is there was only 20. So, and if you see one of these in real life, you are looking at a very rare tractor. Real nice. We'll get into it here. Real nice box here. Oh, before I forget, I got this from Kevin and Amy Tolka from Kevin's Farm Toys in Odin, Illinois. I got this at a farm toy show in Mount Vernon, Illinois. He's such a great place to go to get farm toys. Always takes care of me. Good, just great people. Go check them out. So here's a little bit on the Mark Twain Toy Show, the 26th Annual Mark Twain Great River Toy Show, February 25th, 26th, 27th, 2011 in Quincy, Illinois. And then we'll come to the back here. Really nice picture of the tractor and everything there. This is, to the best of my knowledge, this is the only, they make a G-1355, Speccast does. But I think this is the only way that you can get the duals. All the other ones have just a single rear wheel tire. So I'm going to get into the box here, get this out, and we'll talk about the toy itself and give you my thoughts and opinions. All right, everyone, here we go. We have the Oliver White G-1355. As you can see, I'll just do a quick spin around here. I'll start on this side. This is a diesel G-1355. Just for starters, incredible amount of detail. I really always love these Olivers with the stripe that goes over the hood here. Very cool looking stripe. Kind of almost makes you think of a racing stripe of some sorts on an old muscle car. You know, these tractors were built back in the muscle car / muscle tractor era. So I'm going to take my phone off the stand here and we're going to take a look. There. Real nice detail on the planetaries and the duals. I love the tread on these. One thing I wish, one complaint, I always thought they should have used a different tire up front on these big machines, but Nonetheless, very cool. Here, these are real metal weights, and they actually weigh a considerable amount, believe it or not, for as small as these are. Just very cool that they have, these are individual. I don't want to unbind them here. They're all bound up together. I got a G-1355 Minneapolis Moline in the back I'm going to talk about here in a minute. Some detail on the motor, as you can see there. You can see your fan, you can see your alternator, you can see the belt. And you got your starter there. And then up here in the operator station, you can see your seat. And then if we spin it around here, you can see all your gauges. See if we can get a zoom in. Yeah, see what detail. You can see how just you can read all the gauges. And then you got your throttle control, and then you got your brakes and your clutch. And then there you can see all your operator controls there on the side controls for operating implements and different things. Back here you got your third link. And then drop down, you can see your PTO there. I don't know if it was on all Olivers or whites or what it is, but some of them had a switchable PTO between 540 and 1000, where you could almost like pull a pin and flip the PTO shaft on the tractor, so you could operate a 540 or 1000 PTO. Here you got your hydraulic remotes. You got your 3-point, it lifts up and down, and if you see, like the actual hydraulics, you got your working lights back here in the back, and then your flashers here on the tanks, the fender tanks. These fenders are the fuel tanks for the tractor. I've always liked that. I think that's really neat. Probably my favorite Olivers with those tanks, and probably the Minneapolis Moline as well. So, something I'm just noticing is you have a sort of a service door here in the side of the hood. Then you got your toolbox here. You can even see the latch on it. How neat is that? And then back here is your battery box, and you can make out some details on the batteries. That's how you know that that's the batteries. Nice big old front grille there. Here, you can see the plaque for the toy show, and then you can see your pump for the fuel, and then you got your pump for the fuel, and then you got your different things going on there. Nice detail on the wheels here. Not a whole lot of detail on the underneath of these. Like I said, not a whole lot of detail here on the underneath of the tractor. Still very neat. Just a cool tractor. These are kind of rare, so if you're into Oliver, Agco, Minneapolis Moline, I wanted this tractor just because I'm a big Minneapolis Moline guy. And this is just a Minneapolis Moline tractor painted green. So, if you're really into that, this is one to get. I think it's the best looking of the Oliver G-1355s. I think there's like 2 or 3 versions out there. And like I said, to the best of my knowledge, this is the only one that comes with duals. I could be mistaken, but I don't think so. I could be wrong though. Have been before. So we're going to move on to the Minneapolis Moline you see in the background, and we're going to talk about it. So excuse this one being as dirty as it is. This one has been sitting on a shelf now for probably close to 10 years now, I would care to guess. Yeah, probably close to 10 years. So this one was probably the toy that kind of got me into the collecting. I got this when I worked at a AGCO dealership, and thought it was really neat. At the time, thought, man, I got to have it. So I bought this and just loved it ever since. As you can see, this is the LP version. You have your LP tank here, and you have your valves for filling the liquid propane. One you fill it in, and then the other's like one is a filler, and then the other one is like a pressure valve. As you're filling it, you got to relieve some of the pressure in there so it actually fills up with the liquid part of it. So then here you have your distributor, and you have each individual plug wire. That is incredibly neat. And then same detail on the wheels and tires here. You got your planetary. You got your nice detail on the front wheels and tires themselves. Wish they'd put beefier tires on it, nonetheless, still cool. Here is what it looks like with the individual weights mounted. Just such a cool little piece there. Again, I'm going to apologize for this being as dirty as it is, but I know I've enjoyed having this on my shelf. I know it's been one of my probably top 10 favorite pieces I have, even though it is incredibly dirty. You got your toolbox, you got your batteries, you got your step up into the platform. Now this one has the station, under station fuel tank, as you would call it, like, because it doesn't have the fender fuel tanks like the Oliver. So you get the front lights here. You got a nice, cool grab handle there. Same details on the rear here with your third link, and then your 3-point hitch and everything. Then your hydraulic remotes. You got your PTO, your drawbar hitch. A lot of detail there. Yes, I know it's dirty, dusty. I decided to pull this off of my shelf at the last minute and add this to the thing here. Thought it would just kind of go hand in hand. I want to apologize if I'm stopping and stuttering and everything else like that. It's been a really long time since I've made a video. I've got to get back into the habit of everything. So here you got your exhaust and your intake. On the Oliver, it's painted to match the intake. I wish they'd done that on the Mini Mo. That would have been a cool little touch. Just, they're so cool tractors. I got these for a really good price, and I think that both of these tractors are like in the $150 range now, which, like everything else, everything just goes up. So, they're, Speccast makes incredible stuff, and I can't really say anything bad about them, because the stuff that they do make is just so cool and just so full of detail. Like, look at that. That's such a beefy look. And, like I forgot to say, you got the lights here on this Oliver on the front. And instead of like a grab handle that comes out on the Mini Mo, they've got just a little hole up here in the fender for you to grab to help you get up into the tractor. Oh, sorry about that. So, well, I believe that's where I'm going to wrap it up for this video. I hope everyone has enjoyed it. I'm trying to get back into the habit of making these videos again. If you will, stick with me. I'll try my best to kind of get back into the habit of making videos again. So, but I hope everyone has a good day. Like always, keep your furrows straight and come back and see us again.